So my name is Michael McCaskill. I'm a camera trainee. Basically, it's very just like a support type role. It's very much just kind of being there to make sure that like the little jobs are kind of done around the different sort of stages of that department. So it'll be broken down into like camera trainees, and then loaders, then focus pullers, and then camera operators. And it literally is just kind of being very aware and on about what needs doing. And that can be like teas and coffees. It can be making sure batteries are in monitors and cameras and all that stuff, or just, you know, basically holding stuff if needs be, just supporting wherever. Well, I think for me, I've always been into cameras, but my location stuff and sort of other stuff that I've been doing has just been to get into the industry and get some steady work. But I have missed kind of the getting closer to the action and getting more hands-on with the kit. Because I think for me, I've always loved the kit, but it's always felt like a bit of a difficult thing to get into because they often operate in like groups that work with one another. What inspired me was just wanting it. I just wanted it. I think that when I saw the application for the chance, I think it literally just was, you know, looking at it like, how do I step up, and is this offering to kind of give that first step? I think just being there and making that possible, because I think, like I said, because it feels very much like once you've got your foot in, then and you do well, you make a good impression, then you kind of are looked after in that regard. But it's that making that first impression and making that first kind of like go at it and making those connections, which is very difficult on the outside. Something like this basically just, it puts you on the inside, and you get to work with really good people that are really good contacts and really good support as well, especially on this project as well. Like, I feel as though that I've been able to integrate really well, and again, that wouldn't really been possible without this scheme. It's sort of up and down in that I learn from the things, like the little mistakes that kind of come around, or the little bits and pieces that it's like information I don't know. So then when I, you know, like if I'm to rush lenses from one side of the road to another, it wasn't in my knowledge to kind of like approach it with a proper sort of discourse. Yeah. And I think it's stuff like that like once I'd made the mistake, I then know about it, or, you know, I get taught what I should have done, and then it literally is just kind of when I'm next needing to do it, I now know, and it's certain things just become kind of like instinctual or just like built on top of one another. Because then the other side of it is that some mornings I come in and it's just, I know exactly what needs to be done. I know exactly what the day should look like, even if the location is, you know, very different day to day. I think for me and how I work, that's been the thing that I found has really, like I was saying before, in terms of being comfortable. I know when I'm comfortable, and I know enough to kind of function and support in the best way that I can. I'd say go for it. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, which sounds cliche, but like for me, when I was first beginning on my first week, I was very cautious about trying to do things correct, and you kind of miss that opportunity to think more outward. Because a lot of this job, especially camera trainees, it's kind of, you know, you can get asked stuff, but also a lot of it kind of becomes quite intuitive. If you recognize what the day is roughly going to look like, you can anticipate what is going to need doing. And so within that, I think being patient is quite key as well, especially with yourself, if you're very self-critical like I was.